The first thing the girl does after being reborn is to deliberately drop the gold awarded by the company onto the ground. As expected, the gold reveals its black base coat after being bumped and hit. Only then do the colleagues realize in shock that the boss is actually fooling the employees with fake gold. In her previous life, to recognize the girl's performance, the company converted her year-end bonus into more gold as a reward. The naive girl believed it to be real. After that, her mother was so happy that she held the gold to sleep every night. But unexpectedly, 1 year later, the mother was diagnosed with cancer. The girl had no choice but to sell the gold to raise the surgery fee. However, she was told that the gold was fake. Moreover, it contained excessive heavy metals inside. Long-term contact could cause cancer. Filled with anger, the girl went to argue with the boss and demanded that he return her 1 million year-end bonus. But the boss not only acted shamelessly but also sent the girl to prison on the charge of blackmail and extortion. Shortly after, she received the news that her mother had passed away due to serious illness. She also suffered a heart attack and died out of sudden grief. Unexpectedly, the next second, the girl was reborn back to the day before the annual meeting 1 year ago. At this moment, the boss and his wife were putting on an act to show that they highly appreciated the girl. They wanted to convert her year-end bonus into 1 kilogram of gold, which was worth more than her original 1 million year-end bonus. To make the vicious couple pay the price, the girl pretended to be surprised and agreed. Unexpectedly, not long after, the boss came again and asked the girl to take on an intern. In her previous life, the girl took the intern with her because of the gold. As a result, the intern repeatedly stole her projects through dirty means. Only later did the girl find out that the intern was actually the boss's lover. Now that she had lived a new life, she came up with a plan. She pretended to agree to take the intern to negotiate a cooperation. Sure enough, that night when the girl was going to discuss the cooperation, the intern begged insistently to go along as well. The girl knew that the business partner was a womanizer, so she agreed. As expected, as soon as they met that night, the intern and the partner started exchanging flirtatious glances. Seeing this, the girl deliberately pretended to go out to make a phone call. When she returned, the partner had already taken the intern to a private room for an affair, so the girl immediately called the partner's wife. The intern thought she had hooked up with the partner, but she did not know that the real person in charge of the partner's company was his wife. Shortly after, the partner's wife rushed into the private room and gave both the partner and the intern a severe scolding. Meanwhile, the girl took the opportunity to record a video. The next day, the annual meeting was held. The partner's wife suddenly arrived, publicly revealing the scandal of the previous night and demanding an explanation from the girl's company. Upon hearing this, the boss immediately flew into a rage and wanted to fire the girl. However, the girl questioned why the boss did not ask before concluding that she was the one who had committed the scandal. With that, the girl played the secretly recorded video on the big screen. Only then did everyone realize that the intern was the one with bad conduct. The boss had no choice but to fire the intern heartlessly. He was afraid that his wife would discover his relationship with the intern. He quickly announced that he would award the girl 1 kilogram of gold to divert everyone's attention. Sure enough, this move successfully attracted everyone's attention. However, the girl pretended to slip her hand and drop the gold when receiving it. Before the boss could react, she quickly picked up the gold. She found the dented spot and asked the boss why there was iron gray underneath and why the gold smelled like rust. At that moment, the reporter invited by the girl also noticed that 1 kilogram of gold should not have such a small volume. After hearing this, everyone realized that it was fake gold. Some employees even questioned why the boss gave fake gold to the girl. The boss and his wife were stunned immediately. They hurriedly told the reporter to stop filming. The girl deliberately spoke up for the boss, saying that he would never give her fake gold and must have been cheated by the gold store. With that, she picked up the certificate issued by the gold store and offered to go to the gold store to prove the boss's innocence.